Well, Preecy entered a narrow 1-0 defeat this afternoon to Hereford. What was your overall assessment of the game?
I thought we started the game really well. Really pleased with the first 10 minutes, obviously up until the goal. That didn't really knock us out of our stride. I thought we looked a threat. We were getting the ball into Courtney. Courtney and Ennis were causing problems down the right-hand side. We're getting balls in the box. We're getting balls into Mo and Sampo. We're getting runners off them. Getting balls in the box. Working the keeper. But you give, what was a poor goal. I think it was probably the first time they really entered our half. After 10 minutes. And when you're away at Hereford and you start so well, you don't want to be giving them some hope. It's a poor goal from us. I looked at who was picking up who, and we weren't with the players that we should have been. It's a first corner. That's no excuse. So that's self-inflicted, and those are the things that kick you in the teeth. When you are playing well, and half time. We'd done well. I was quite pleased with how we were doing, but second half I felt like it just petered out. I thought they managed the game really well. We created hardly anything, and probably just that, probably just that little bit of know-how we lacked. We lacked not just in the second half, but just throughout the game. You just sometimes you just got to be clever, and that'll come with experience. With some of the lads. So disappointing with the second half performance. But there were some encouraging signs, definitely in the first half, to come here and play like we did. That's encouraging. But ultimately, you get no points. So, Russell becomes a big game for us.
When you talk about know-how, do you kind of put it down to little things like little niggly fouls, tactical fouls, moments of stopping the game, where Hereford quite clearly had that as part of their plan? Courtney several times first half, second half, they just kept getting stopped, taken out. It was frustrating, really, wasn't it?
Clever. Look, they're clever fouls. Fouls where you bring someone back, or you make a challenge and you don't get booked for it. That's a clever foul, and it breaks the rhythm up of the game, and it slows things down. And they did that well, and that's part of the game. That's not a criticism. That's what we exactly what we do, 100%. So fair play to them. But we got to be brighter. We give them chance to do that sometimes by taking too many touches on the ball, and we could have moved it quicker. In the first half, we moved the ball a little bit quicker. We would have created a lot more opportunities. We were in so many good positions, but we just dwelt on the ball a little bit too much, and let them regroup or get behind or get a challenge in or get a foul in. So, it's frustrating, but it's learning. You've got to learn from your wins. You've got to learn from your defeats. But like I say, there's quite a bit of encouragement in that first half in the way we played, and slowly but surely, we're getting a couple back. Obviously missing Calves and Willow today. Obviously Willow self-inflicted, so that kills us. Carl's 5 bookings, that can happen. So those little bits of discipline as well don't help us, and that's again, we got to look at ourselves for that. But overall, if we can, if we continue on what we've been doing, then we're still in a great position. We put ourselves in that position with our form over the early part of the season. Now we're in a little bit of what you could sort of say a run where we're not getting the results, but we're still bang in there, and that's what we've earned over the previous games. That we can have a run like we've had and still be in the mix.
Like you say, despite the result, lots of encouraging signs, a few great saves from Matty, and an opportunity to bounce back against Rushall, our final game before Christmas, and hopefully a big bumper crowd for them.
Yeah, it's always a difficult one, and it's the Saturday before Christmas. So, you know, crowd-wise, it'd be hard to say, but you know, we need to bounce back. You know, the support's been brilliant, great support again. You know, a lot more than we've brought here for a long time. So again, you know, that's encouraging signs. You know, that they're 100% behind us, and they will be on Saturday. And look, you know, we'll keep working on. We're realistic. We're in the position that we're in, but you know, we're still bang in there, and a lot would swap position with us, and we now, you know, need to hit a good run of form. If we can hit a good run of form now, we're going to be right up again at the top of the league. So I'm disappointed with that second half performance, because I thought it was flat, and you know, if anything, we didn't get bullied, but I think we got outthought a little bit second half. So we have to learn from that, you know, and then bounce back on Saturday, because you know, Saturday will be a big one now.